we have all dealt with anxiety. We've all dealt with how stressful it is, how it just clouds your mind. And, well, basic really definition of it is being hypervigilant, being really aware, overthinking about bad things that could happen. Like, for so many guys out there, approaching girls, it scares the shit out of us. It's like the scariest thing in the world for us to approach a girl. And it really shouldn't even be that scary. But we're just low of confidence. We're just super anxious all the time. Oh, do I say this? Do I say that? Oh, I think I'm weird. Fuck. Oh, and then you ruined it, and you get even more anxious the next time you approach a girl. It's about taming our mind, not letting our force just run off. Because anxiety can lead to panicking, fear, aggressiveness, and it has very negative effects on our physical health. Physical and mental health. Because we enter this fight or flight mode when it comes to anxiety. We either, let's just say if there's a bear approaching, and you go into a fight or flight mode. Flights would be for you to run, which I think would be the best cause in that. If it's a bear, you don't want to fight a bear. But when you enter fight mode, you will most likely fight the bear. Yes, you'll go out as a hero that I fought a bear, and you go to heaven and just, I don't know, but it's just what is the anxiety that creates it. The fight or flight mode, being in a scary situation. Like, I would say we go in a fight or flight mode, I'd say every day. Like when you're younger, when you play video games and you're low on health and you're against this big boss, you're either gonna, you go in a fight or flight mode, like you're gonna run away and gain health, or just fight and go in and most likely die and have to restart again. Dark Souls was fucked, but because with this fight or flight mode, our normal body processes are stopped so that we can allocate resources to the real survival mechanisms inside of us, because we're super focused on the scary thing. We're super focused on that, and so all our resources are just focused on that and nothing else. Because by allocating these resources into these short-term survival things, resources get taken away from more of our long-term health organs. Not our actual organs, but like, it's super, super bad for us getting into this fight or flight state. Because like I said, we get into one, I'd say every day. But we can reduce that. Like, let's just say you get 5 of them every day. We can reduce that to 3 or 2. And that's still a good improvement. Then you can reduce that and keep on reducing it. Like I'd say, you get 1 every single day. Or more, I don't know. But by reducing this brings down your anxiety levels down. But why do we get anxious? There is something that was quite traumatizing and scary that happened to us. Like for guys, approaching girls. They may have done it once and got rejected, and they've just, lost that battle in their mind and now super anxious around girls. And that could be, trauma for them. Like, a lot of guys will probably get trauma from just getting rejected from a girl. Or obviously, you go into a job interview and you don't get the job. And you go into another one, you get real anxious and like, I probably won't get it, and just your mind isn't there in the interview and you don't get the job again. And anxiety goes real high again, which totally sucks. But when we get into this traumatizing, scary thought process, our body gets stuck in this anxiety state and it just kicks into overdrive trying to save us. Save us from this pain. Like when you're talking to a girl, like, oh, hey Bailey, oh, hey Sophie, oh, I gotta go, see ya, trying to save us. When really we should get rid of that safety net that's around us. A safety net, but it's being courageous. You could use courage. You have to use courage to get rid of that anxiety that's in you. But even when we leave this dangerous situation, our body and mind is still in overdrive. Hypervigilance, making sure we don't go back to that same dangerous situation again. It's like a pre-warning before entering like a place that you've been before. Like, let's just say you got trauma from getting attacked by a dog in just on your walk. Like, you go on a walk, you get attacked by a dog. Now when you try and go on a walk, your mind will be like, whoa, there's dogs out there. Are you sure you want to go out there? Are you sure you want to go out there? Then your mind's like, oh yeah. Then you legit stop walking only because of something that happened. It will rarely happen, a dog attack, but it does happen. But we shouldn't just let one thing just stop us from doing it. Because really, we're going to use courage and confidence to be like have this ego, like, oh, I won't get attacked again. We have to use some ego to do stuff that we want to do. But then we also got to be, when we have that ego, we use that first. Then when we get comfortable with the environment, then we get humble. We get rid of that egoness and put humbleness and put ego aside. But you also have to be grateful for anxiety. Like, let's just say you did get, let's just say you got jumped and robbed at night. Let's just say that. And you lost, your shoes or something, I don't know. And we can think like, let's just say you do go out at night and you're thinking as a pre-warning, because this happened to you before, you could be like, this is actually my brain and my body doing a good thing for me, telling me not to go out at night in that same area. Not the same area, but like at night, because a lot of crime happens at night, and especially if you're alone as well, then you'll be super fucked. Because anxiety isn't the enemy, it's just trying to protect you. Like, it's good and bad, but it's mostly, your savior, your mercy, but it's really good for us and bad for us. Because there was a point when you got scared so heavily that now your body's really vigilant sending signals all around. Like this could be some deep trauma stuff to happen, you know, behind closed doors. Just anything really can give us trauma. And let's just say you break your leg in football. You probably wouldn't play football again because you think you break your leg again. Your anxiety is trying to protect you. And your mind will just be all out of sorts if you keep on thinking like that. And if your doctor says, oh, you can't play football again, then you'd be like, okay, I can't play football again. I don't have to go into that dangerous area again. But your mind will be like, Bob, I love my football. I want to keep on playing. So that's what obviously what you have to decide. But the number one thing is, how do we cure anxiety? We cure it by mindfulness. And the number one thing for mindfulness is meditation. Meditating once or twice a day. I'll put a link in the description of an app I use called Medito. And it's super helpful. It has so many little courses in the meditation app. And super good. So meditation's basically like calming your mind down. Calming your mind, your thoughts, and bringing your heart rate down as well with it. So we all want to be mindful because it makes us present towards others as well. Because if we're present towards others, if we're present towards others, our anxious thoughts go down because we're thinking about right here, right now, with this person here. But if we're talking to this person and we're thinking about something else, then our anxiety levels go up. So we all have to be mindful in nearly like every situation, to be honest. Yes, there'll be times where we're not mindful, like we're not even thinking about anything and just anxious thoughts starts to go up. Then you'll be like, okay, just breathe. Then your thoughts go back down. Then just think about what you have to do. So, hope you like this video on how to cure anxiety. I'll put the link in the description for the meditation app. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.